So if you're new to urban exploration is either exploring abandoned places or places that people haven't been to in a really long time. And I find it amazing because you can find some beautiful things when nature has just taken over what humans have created. It's haunting, really, but I find it beautiful. And so I like to find these places. They're sometimes hard to find because you can't just go on Google Maps and look up abandoned places. But sometimes when you do find it, you can find some amazing things. End up like this. From what I could tell, this place is just an old workshop that for some reason they just stopped using. You have to be careful though, because this was some sort of workshop, and all this dirt that's packed on top is on top of places like this right here, so it's not actually filled in completely. A lot of this could fall in at any moment. Hopefully that's just the wind knocking something around. Don't really fancy meeting someone in here. Run into a few squatters. There's a carcass of like an old red-tailed hawk. I'm gonna go check that out. Old stairs, especially old wooden stairs, can often fall through, so you have to be careful. Trying to duck under the spider webs without getting myself soaked in them. It's not a bad idea to wear masks in places as well. Forgot to grab mine, so hopefully nothing happens, or hope there's no asbestos in the walls or some sort of black mold. An old carcass of a red-tailed hawk. It's interesting to see what people would do to it. Sticking an old cigarette butt in his mouth. I believe there might be a tunnel back here. So hopefully nothing crunches down on top of me. So one thing I also do, this place is not a good example of it, but I never take anything from a place. I like to just go in and look at it all, see it, video it, take pictures, and leave. I don't want to make any change to it. I don't want to vandalize anything. I don't want to steal anything. All I like to do is just enjoy what it looks like and enjoy what it could have been. A little bit of sunlight right there. Let's see what you guys see when I turn the light off. Beautiful natural sunlight. Also not a bad idea to wear gloves. Some cut-resistant gloves at least. Because when you put your hands on the walls, things can cut you. I like to try going during the day, even though I do like the hauntingly disturbing feel of going at night and how creepy it is. If you use a flashlight at night, it can be seen from far away. You don't want people to know you're here. because urban exploration, they're not really illegal. It's not exactly legal either. It's more frowned upon because most people who go into places like this aren't here to do what I'm doing. They're here to vandalize, to spray paint the walls, to break things, break glass. As you can see all this glass broken on the walls. That's not natural. Someone came here and broke that themselves. I would like to jump down there, but I'm not entirely sure how muddy it is. Guess I'll just try. Okay. Probably not a smart idea what I'm doing right now. Six about a brick. Okay. Seems to be a hidden room in here. This room is completely blocked off from the outside. And depending on how much water and rain there is, it floods up and there's no way getting in here. Alright. Hopefully I don't drop the camera down in the water. Camera's waterproof, but the light is a little less so. There's a little tadpole right there. I don't know if you can see it underwater. Probably shouldn't jump across this, but who cares? There could be something back there as well. I don't think I've ever been down here. Seems to be too much barriers. Might be able to stick the camera in though. No telling how deep this concrete cave-in goes. Could be just as deep as where I was earlier. These things almost look like coffins. Wouldn't want to use this toilet. Still working? Still got water, but definitely not connected anymore. Even had a shower. Don't drop. Sure you can hear the train running by. This is probably one of my favorite rooms. With this water just sitting here and plants growing right out of it. There's so much amazing things just left here. I've looked around a bit, but I've never been able to find any source of access to get up to the second floor. It's small, but I feel like I might be able to access the roof as well. Haven't found anything that can get me up there though. The amount of use, I guess, that brought that old crane down obviously doesn't work anymore. Another thing that's probably not a smart idea. Test it a little bit. Okay. Something busted out of the AC unit there. I'm assuming there used to be a floor here. Now there is a smaller building outside of this one that is much smaller. It's not open up like this, but it seems to be an old squatting place for some homeless people. I was thinking about checking it out again, but hopefully I don't run into anybody. Sometimes the smaller buildings I find more beautiful than the larger ones. Especially this one is so industrial. I feel like going in that room. Now this is where there was some evidence of people living. I'd really not like to run into somebody here. Check it out. Guess I won't close that. So this is just about the end of this exploration video. If you guys liked it, I'll be posting more of these on this channel. They'll be a little less common than some of my other videos just because, as I said, abandoned places are a little hard to find. But I have a few on my radar that I know I'm going to go to in this next month that I'll get up on this channel. The other series that I do, bottle digging videos. If you don't know what that is, you should definitely go check that video out because I find that as really modern day treasure hunting because you're really digging for antique treasure that is collectible now. And then of course the most common video I'll be posting on this channel is dumpster diving videos at a game store. You can find some really interesting things there, so you should go check out those videos. If you don't know what either of those are, if you're just interested, you can go check those out. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.